How you doing, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to M.A.D Reactions, and boy, I've got a crazy episode for you guys today. So this channel I'm doing today is 50M videos. Bloody mental. The content they've got is bonkers, absolutely bonkers. And this is crazy UFO footage, the most recent UFO footage that's been seen, caught on camera, and it's going mental. People can't explain it. So let's try and do that, shall we? Well, we're not going to be able to do that, but you know what I mean. Let's have a look at what this recent footage is. Because, you know, if you're a believer like I am, the more I look at all this, the more believing I am, honest to God. I mean, obviously, I totally believe there's stuff going on there, people, whatever it is, that's, we're not alone in this galaxy, 100%. But, you ready for this? Let's just do it. 50M videos, please go and check them out. Subscribe to his channel, do what you got to do. And while you're at it, subscribe to us if you haven't already. It's all free, and then you become part of this crazy asylum where we're all bloody bonkers. And yeah, if that floats your boat, then jump in, mate. Come on, come and have a laugh with us all. Right, strap yourselves up, ladies and gents, because I'll tell you what, it's going to get a bit rocky. Oh, come on. Oh my God.
What's happening? What is that? What is that?
On August 5th, 2025, a hiker in England's Malvern Hills caught something strange on camera. While filming his dog at the mountaintop, a long, sleek object zipped across the sky so fast it was barely visible.
Bloody hell, look at that, look at that, look. See if we can catch it. Oh, look at. Come on. What the bloody hell is it? That is weird, isn't it? That is weird. That is weird.
It didn't look like any jet or drone, just a smooth flash that disappeared instantly. That same day, thousands of miles away in Florida, another man captured something eerily similar, racing above the beach during a thunderstorm. Two places, one design, and no clear answers about what's...
They call it the cigar. I know that's what that's what I've seen. People calling it, apparently. The cigar. I mean, look at it. You know, how much more realistically do we need to...
Really flying through our skies.
You know? Insane. Whoa,
see how
did you
quick
see
that
that
was?
just shoot across?
And then what was that? Then what was that? Watch.
Whoa, did you see that just...
Oh, what's that? Did you see that glow up then?
Cross?
Alright, look, one more time, watch.
Insane.
Whoa,
did you see that just
look
shoot
at that,
across?
look at that.
Dark web clip.
Telling ya.
A grainy black and white video surfaced online, sending chills across the internet before it was mysteriously taken down. In the clip, a disc-shaped craft hovers above a wide open field, slowly releasing what look like alien paratroopers descending to the ground. Their movements are smooth and synchronized, almost too perfect to be human. No one knows who filmed it or when, but one thing's for sure, this footage feels way too real to ignore.
But that's the thing, you know? I mean, with all this AI crap that goes on, like, you know, no, it's not crap, but it's bloody good stuff, but, you know, it doesn't help us that, you know, to tell us the truth, basically. That's what I'm trying to get at. And, like, as I said before, how much more evidence do we really need? You know, unless you got to have it in front of your face. I'm like that. You have to have it in front of your face. But, you know, everyone's got cameras now with phones and all that sort of malarkey, so... Dunno.
Triangular purple craft. A strange triangular object was recently captured in the night sky, drawing curiosity from everyone who saw the video. It stayed completely still, showing no sign of movement or sound.
¿Qué es eso? ¿Qué está bien esa nube?
What stood out most were the soft purple lights that blinked at steady intervals, giving it a clear and defined shape against the dark sky.
You know, also, it's like, why wouldn't this stuff be on the news? I mean, I know they wouldn't want to scare us, but... Oh, I don't know. It's just... You want to believe, don't you? You want to think, hang on, this is real.
Calm yet unusual sight left viewers wondering what kind of craft could stay that still. Guatemala sky anomaly.
I think
in September
I think, like, the fake ones are just obvious, aren't they? You know, obvious.
2025, something unusual was seen over the Gulf of Guatemala. A UFO with an odd shape was spotted moving steadily through the sky, and reports claim it interfered with the optical systems of an Apache helicopter that was watching it. The object stayed in sight for a short time before fading from view. People online began talking about it quickly, debating what could have that kind of technology. The strange encounter has now become one of the most discussed sightings this year.
I was going to say, I've seen other videos of that shape. Has anyone else? Let me know if you have, because I'm sure I've seen that shape on other videos. Sure of it.
Walmart UFO hover. A TikTok video has been making rounds online, showing a giant metallic object hovering above a Walmart parking lot.
Come on.
The clip was taken recently and shows blue lights glowing from the sides of the craft, giving it a very realistic appearance. People watching the footage pointed out how steady it looked in the air, with no sign of editing or reflection tricks. Still, viewers remain unsure, debating whether it's something explainable or truly out of this world.
No shadow on the floor or anything though, eh? Just, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying.
Vegas cloud glow. During a flight from Las Vegas to Seattle on July 31st, 2025, a passenger noticed something unusual outside the window. A glowing object was seen flying at a distance.
Oh my god, did you see that?
Matching the plane's speed for a short time. Without any warning, it suddenly disappeared into the clouds, leaving passengers quietly puzzled.
It's that kind of footage that you get from passengers on planes or like pilots that have that footage that when you see, you know it's not going to be a human because you're not allowed in the same air. You know, you certainly wouldn't be able to go underneath an army plane or something. You know, it's like you get so much trouble you get in.
Antarctica UFO. While walking past a train one day, a man spotted something unusual glinting in the ice below. Curious, he zoomed in and realized it wasn't any ordinary object. It looked like a UFO. The sight left him pausing, trying to make sense of what he was seeing. He kept replaying the moment in his mind, wondering if this was something otherworldly, or if there was a simpler explanation.
I mean, you got to think as well, you know, these places that are out in the middle of nowhere, absolutely nowhere, you know, and you can think, like, I'd think, so like their spaceships are like, they'd pick up any heat, right, there's no humans, right, we can land here. Do you know what I mean? Let's have a little, could be, couldn't they? You never know, you just don't know.
USS Omaha sighting. The USS Omaha footage has been getting a lot of attention lately. It was recorded by the ship's crew and later confirmed by the Pentagon as real. In the clip, you can see a glowing object moving alongside the Navy ship before it suddenly drops into the ocean.
See, that's another one as well. There's quite a few different footage clips of machines going into the water, you know, into the ocean, like, you know, spaceships going into the sea and that. And I'm thinking, all of us, we've always been looking up, haven't we? Always been looking up. You know, it's quite a possibility, isn't it, really? You know, come on. Flying into the ocean.
The moment looks calm but strange, and no one seems to know what it was. It's one of the few ocean sightings the military has ever shared publicly.
Absolutely.
Focus splashed. Mark bearing and range.
Extraterrestrial activity. While enjoying a quiet evening on his rooftop, a man suddenly noticed a bright light in the clear sky. At first, he thought it was just a reflection, but it soon became clear that the glow came from something solid. The object slowly rotated, moving in a way he had never seen before. He couldn't help but wonder if it was a spaceship or some kind of UFO. The calm sky made the sight even more striking.
It could be some kind of spaceship or some UFO. Isn't that a spaceship then, John? Eh? I thought they were the same things. I don't know.
Leaving him questioning what he had just witnessed.
I mean, seriously, like, you know, if you was looking out your house and you saw that, It'd be like Independence Day, wouldn't it? You know, like when Will goes out and gets the newspaper and looks up and everyone's getting their luggage and throwing their shit in the car and getting out of there. It's like, oh, oops. I don't know if I'd run. I don't know. I think it's pointless, isn't it? Would you run? What would you do if you looked out the window and saw a spaceship in the sky? A massive one, like Independence Day. What would you do? Would you stay there or would you leg it? Let me know. Let me know in the comments.
Synchronized sky movement. This viral clip shows a group of glowing lights hanging quietly in the sky, perfectly still, like they were waiting for a signal. Then, all at once, they began moving upward together in perfect sync, as if following some kind of mission.
What is
That
it?
kind of stuff, you know?
It's going for a long time.
That
People
sort
who
of
saw
stuff
the footage
isn't-
were convinced those were UFOs trying to secretly gather information from Earth.
Just don't float it for me, that kind of footage.
Desert UFO.
Now this, I've seen before. Now this looks quite bloody, yeah.
Out
Check
in a
this
remote
out.
part of Saudi
No.
Arabia, a video surfaced that's
This
got
is
people
mental.
talking. The clip shows a strange object hovering in the distance, and some viewers immediately suggested it could be a UFO. Or even hint at aliens nearby. Others weren't so sure, wondering if it might actually be a large military vehicle. The footage sparked plenty of discussion online, with everyone sharing guesses. Whatever it was, the short clip left viewers curious and debating long after it appeared. Zooming night.
It didn't go into it. It should have carried on that one. It leaves the ground like poof, like that's the only thing I think that if it you know hovered up and then and I'd think yeah all right I'd have some of that, you know, but not just going straight from the floor. I can't see that happening. Can't see that happening. I mean, I'm no bloody spaceship mechanic, but you know. What I mean?
Object. A TikTok user recently shared a clip from her Ring door camera, and it's been getting a lot of attention. The footage shows a strange glowing
What, your Ring door camera?
object zooming past her house at night. It moved so quickly that the camera barely caught it. But the
Again,
lights looked
see?
nothing like a plane or drone. People who watched the video kept slowing it down, trying to figure out what that mysterious thing could have been.
So it's things like that. That could be. It's probably out of a film, you know.
Daylight metallic mystery. A TikTok user recently
Oh.
shared a video he took while driving, and it's been making people
Hey,
curious.
come on,
In the
mate.
clip, a massive metallic object can be seen floating midair.
Now, that would be all over the news, yes or no? 100%. That would be all over the news, and you know, that's it. Stuff like that. We think, you know, we're in. That's it. We're done for. I mean, what the hell?
The reflection on its surface looked real, not like an edited effect. People online can't agree if it's artificial intelligence or something unexplained. Whatever it was, it definitely caught everyone's attention.
Oh, it certainly would, mate. It certainly would. I mean, bloody hell.
Real UFO proof. Out of nowhere, two massive objects appeared high above an unknown location, instantly drawing attention. Their unusual shapes and glowing lights made it clear they weren't ordinary aircraft. They moved smoothly, almost like they were aware of being watched. When the footage spread online, people couldn't stop replaying it, trying to figure out what they were seeing. Questions quickly followed about what might be hidden from the public.
But see, straight away I'm like, bloody AI, you know? But really, it's like, okay, yeah, we all believe it's AI. We all think it's AI. I mean, most of us probably know it's bloody AI. However, if someone did catch footage of that caliber, that brilliance, would you believe it? Or would you not? Or would you think it's AI? You know what I mean? It's like, it's just, it's a shit, isn't it? It's a bloody shit. I tell you now, it's a shite.
Arizona spacer. Back in 1975,
Woo!
a group of
Yeah, I was
loggers
born.
working in Snowflake, Arizona, came across something they couldn't explain. Deep in the forest, a metallic disc hovered silently among the trees, glowing faintly against the night sky. The men stood frozen, unsure of what they were looking at. Over time, rumors spread that one of them disappeared for several days and came back with strange stories about being taken aboard the craft.
There's been lots of footage. See all the wood. See all this wood here that's all been laid down and snapped and stuff. There's been loads of footage all over the world, right? Of different forests, of like different woodland parks, stuff like that, with all the trees. And like helicopters have took, footage from a bird's eye view, and you can see the shape of the trees basically. It's a big round circle of trees that have just been sort of, if you got a tree like that, and they've just, it's just flattened, or snapped and flattened. I mean, what's going to do that? Realistically. And it's got to be something like that landing in a bloody... That's what I think them crop circles are. I'm probably totally wrong. I mean, Casper Sykes, your man to ask about crop circles, but that's what I think. It's just, when you look at a crop circle, not all of them, like most of them, when you look at them from a bird's eye view, they're like a funny shape, aren't they, yeah? And that could be the shape of the ship. Just a theory. Stupid theory, best mine.
None of it was ever proven, but the original sighting remains one of Arizona's most puzzling mysteries, still talked about decades later. Beijing Night Mystery. A new video from October 2024 has caught major attention after showing what looks like a large UFO floating above Shunyi in Beijing. The clip shows a bright object staying still in the night sky, far above the city lights. People in the comments mentioned seeing similar lights recently, making the mystery grow even more. Could this be something beyond ordinary aircraft?
It looks like a big jar, doesn't it? Like a big glass jar. A balloon.
Colorado Mystery. A video filmed deep in the woods of Colorado has caught everyone's attention online. The footage shows a massive black object hovering between the trees, moving slowly but steadily. The shape looked too perfect to be a shadow or reflection. Viewers say it's one of the clearest UFO captures ever made in the area. The way it floated quietly through the forest made it even more mysterious. People are calling it solid proof that something unusual is happening out there, maybe closer than we think.
Again, see, footage like this, I mean, it could be real. I know you're all screaming at me because it ain't, it probably isn't. But, you know what I mean? You never know, do you? Unless you're the person taking the picture. I don't know.
Glowing saucer.
It's just nuts. It's
What
all
started
nuts.
as a quiet evening in a neighborhood quickly turned into a moment no one expected.
I mean-
People came out of their homes, phones ready, staring at a glowing saucer hovering far in the sky.
It's a UFO for real, y'all.
It stayed perfectly still, completely silent. Then, a bright blue beam appeared beneath it, stretching toward the ground. The light looked almost solid, like a bridge between the sky and Earth. Neighbors kept recording, unsure of what they were seeing, as the scene turned quietly unreal.
I'd like
That
it to be
is
real.
crazy.
I would like it to be real.
Thunderstorm UFO. A clip from Vietnam taken on June 1st shows something quite unusual in the middle of a thunderstorm.
Oh, I've seen
As the
this.
lightning
This is
flashed, a
crazy.
round object
Crazy.
appeared clearly in the sky.
see it in the light.
It looked still, almost as if it was just hanging there above the clouds. The person recording seemed surprised, but kept filming as the circular shape stayed in view for a few seconds. The
Again,
light from
you
the
know,
storm made it easy to see its outline,
with all
leaving
the AI
many
that's
wondering
going on.
what it actually was. Truff Sky Mystery. This next clip starts with a fast-moving object flying past a plane window, and what caught most people's attention was a clear marking on it that read TRUFF.
I mean, come on. Truff. Seriously? I mean, aliens now are putting graffiti on their ships.
The footage quickly spread across platforms, leaving viewers unsure whether it was a real UFO or just something else caught at the right moment. Many are sharing their guesses online, while others are still replaying the clip trying to figure it out. Whatever it was, it surely sparked a new wave of curiosity. Purple light sighting. In Kingsville, a photographer out at night capturing the sky as part of his hobby noticed something unusual through his lens. A soft purple light was moving slowly across the dark sky, unlike any aircraft he'd seen before. It stayed visible for a while, drifting calmly yet steadily before fading into the distance. The footage, taken in 2025, has left many wondering if these quiet appearances are becoming more frequent. Maybe these unidentified crafts aren't as far away as people once thought.
No, definitely not. Definitely not.
Floating sky cube.
Oh, yeah.
A passenger on a flight over Bangkok, Thailand, recently filmed something that left viewers completely puzzled.
I've seen this one, not just on this video, in Bangkok by the sounds of things, in other places as well. So, you know.
Through the plane window, a cube-shaped object was seen floating steadily above the clouds. It didn't move like a normal aircraft and had sharp, defined edges that stood out clearly against the bright sky.
I mean, it's the shape of their machines, you know, of their ships. It's just like, I don't know. Do you reckon they're manned, or do you reckon they've been sent down like, you know, like drone style? Or sent out, or whatever. I mean, I wouldn't, unless they're bloody little people, you know, like, little, no. No.
Whether it was a rare drone, an optical illusion, or something entirely new, this cube in the sky surely caught global attention.
Crazy.
Colorful night lights. A couple walking toward their home one evening noticed something unusual above them. In the dark sky, an object with colorful lights blinked softly in one...
Yeah. I've seen them as well. I've seen these. Again, you know what I mean? This sort of footage has been seen all over the world. You know? Unless they're on the same bloody app. You know what I mean? It's like, well... Again, they're just getting so low. I don't
oh my God, what the is happening? What is that? What is that?
Staying perfectly still. It didn't drift or fade. Just hovered quietly, as if observing the ground below. The couple stood still for a moment, watching the lights flash in different shades before slowly dimming out. The short clip they recorded later spread online, leaving many wondering what could remain so still in the open night sky.
Holy
What
the
is
that?
What is happening?
Glowing mystery. Recently, strange glowing crafts have been appearing across the skies, and one video from Staten Island has caught everyone's attention. Shared on Instagram, it shows several bright objects hovering in perfect formation.
Like, look at those colors. That is so bright.
Their size compared to small cars. They moved quietly, almost as if scanning the neighborhoods below. Similar reports have surfaced from New Jersey, where many believed they were drones.
That's a bloody helicopter.
Though none looked quite like this. Now sightings are spreading even farther.
That was a helicopter. That is a helicopter. Is that not a helicopter? Yes or no, peeps? What do you reckon? Do you reckon that's a helicopter? I do.
Reaching places like California. With every new clip, curiosity keeps growing, leaving people to wonder if these are advanced human-made machines or something far beyond our reach.
I have no evidence at this time that the reported drone sightings pose a national security or a public safety threat.
Gliding green circle.
And the green one.
A man walking through town recently filmed something that caught his eye above the streets.
That has got to be AI, isn't it? Surely. What do you reckon? I mean, that's not going to be real, is it? Come on. But, I mean, again, it could be, couldn't it? It bloody could be. I could be saying it would be completely bloody wrong.
A circular object with glowing green lights underneath drifted slowly across the sky, moving so smoothly it almost looked like it was gliding. People online noticed how it wasn't like any drone or plane they'd seen before. The quiet movement gave the whole scene an oddly peaceful, yet mysterious feeling. blinking bird light. An Instagram user recently shared a video that left many viewers surprised. It showed a bird flying normally across the sky, but what stood out was a small blinking light attached to it. The bird moved naturally, flapping its wings as usual, yet the steady flash kept going the whole time.
It's a drone bird. It's got to be a drone bird. Do they make drone birds? Do they? I don't know. But I mean, it looks like a drone bird, doesn't it? It must be a... I mean, you get them, don't you? You must get them. You get remote control everything nowadays. It's got to be a bloody remote control bird, surely.
The clip sparked plenty of guesses, with some jokingly asking if birds are now being used to watch us. Norway sky flash. A person in Norway recorded a video from their building showing a bright object flying quietly across the sky. The lights on it glowed steadily, making it easy to spot against the night backdrop. For a few seconds, it stayed visible, moving slowly as the person kept filming. Then, suddenly, it shot off to the other side at an incredible speed, disappearing almost instantly. The quick reaction made many believe it moved intentionally, as if aware it was being watched.
See, it's footage like that. Just plain and simple, nothing fancy. You know, there's more of a believe in what you're looking at, I suppose, isn't it, than the big bloody green flashing thing.
A UFO. This 2008 footage from Turkey still gets people talking even today. It shows a massive object in the night sky that looked nothing like any known aircraft. The shape and movement was clear on camera, making it one of the most talked about clips in UFO history. Experts who reviewed it said the recording was genuine, not edited or staged. Many still call it one of the clearest pieces of UFO evidence ever caught on film. Laser reflection, UFO. Late one night, a man decided to test something unusual he saw shining in the sky. He aimed a small laser pointer toward the object just out of curiosity. To his surprise, the light didn't just vanish. It bounced back from the same direction. The quick flash of response left him speechless, as if the object had noticed him. The short clip quickly spread online, and many agreed it didn't look like any normal reflection from a plane or satellite.
Yeah, that's just... I wouldn't be doing things like that, just in case, you know. You send the beam down and zap your ass, you know what I mean? You'd have a big hole in the ground.
Plane saucer sighting. A passenger looking out from a plane window noticed something unusual flying beside them. A metallic saucer-shaped object was gliding at almost the same speed as the aircraft, keeping a steady distance. The passenger quickly took out their phone and began recording as it stayed in view for several seconds before drifting away. The calm yet steady movement of that object has left many wondering what exactly it was.
God, so I mean, the speed in that is just bonkers, absolutely bonkers. You know that. Oh, I mean, you know, I don't think they're going to build anything like that while we're, you know, I can't see it. I can't see anything. I can't see us building anything that's going to move that rapidly quick. Can't do anything for your body. I mean, think about the G-force. You know what I mean? No. And also, like, taking footage from a plane. If anyone has ever seen anything like that, or, you know, you got your own footage, please let us know. Please send it to me, please, so I can see it. I'd be so interested. It'd be just bloody brilliant, and I'll put it on here so we can all look at it. Yeah, that'll be lovely.
Gliding cloud shape. During a public event, a speaker stood addressing a crowd when something unusual appeared behind her. One of the attendees, recording the moment, noticed a pale object moving gently across the clouds in the background. Its shape didn't match any aircraft or balloon, and it seemed to glide smoothly out of sight. The video later surfaced online, leaving viewers puzzled about what quietly passed above that day. Japan sky saucer. A family in Japan recently shared a TikTok video showing something massive hovering outside their apartment window, filmed from one of the top floors. The clip reveals a huge saucer-shaped object hanging silently in the sky.
It looks like there's a bit more than one, mate. Yeah, again, it'd be...
The family's voices can be heard in the background, clearly surprised by what they were witnessing. The short video quickly spread, leaving viewers wondering how close that thing really was.
If I looked out the window and I was at like a real high, I mean, I wouldn't be up the bloody building anyway, but it just happened, right? You looked out the window and you was up high and you saw that spaceship, I'd be going straight back down to the ground. There's no way I'd be staying up there. I've seen Independence Day, you know. I know I keep mentioning it, but you know what they did with the building? When everyone's standing there with signs, hello, hello. No. Beep, that's it. Gone.
Blinking Kajum object. During a casual evening hangout in Kajum, a few students noticed some strange bright lights. At first, they thought it was just a plane, but then the lights began blinking in unusual patterns across a large floating object.
Viado, vamos na chavinha dela, viado.
Não, cê é doido.
De algum lugar, viado.
The moment turned quiet as they realized it wasn't moving like anything familiar. One student pulled out a phone and started recording while the others watched in awe. The short clip later went viral, sparking talk of a possible UFO sighting.
Lógico que é.
Nah. AI or what? What do you reckon? I mean, they can't all be AI, can they? Surely not. Surely.
É via Bluetooth.
Deve ser igual.
Outer Banks
I've
orbs.
seen this. This is nuts.
People relaxing
Nuts.
on the beaches of
Nuts.
North Carolina.
And you know what? I know I've kind of talked loads, I'm sorry. But do you know what? These lights you're going to see now have been filmed by loads of different people. The same footage.
China's Outer Banks were caught off guard when 14 bright orbs appeared over the ocean. The glowing lights hovered quietly, lined up in a way that looked almost too precise.
Man, no nothing.
Beachgoers began filming, unsure of what they were seeing as the orbs stayed perfectly still above the water. They didn't drift or fade, just remained in place for several minutes before vanishing one by one. The videos soon spread online, leaving everyone wondering what those lights really were.
Bam! What is that?
China
Crazy.
night orbs.
It's crazy. They're not showing you the full video. They go pew pew pew, but they don't just go like chung. They don't just go chung like the last one I was talking about. They go up a little bit and then chung, you know, building
Orbs.
it up.
Recent footage from China has been gaining attention after showing several colorful orbs scattered across the night sky.
Like, look at those colors. That is so bright.
Each light appeared at a distance from the other, glowing in different shades. What caught people's eyes was how steady they stayed, almost as if placed intentionally.
I always,
There's nothing
not
else
always.
around.
A lot of the time also, when I see different ones, like little funky little ones like that, I think, you know what? That's just some geezer's got a bit of dosh and he's built himself a big ass drone and he's gone out there to have a play about. Possibility, isn't it?
Buenos Aires UFO. Driving through Buenos Aires, a couple captured a huge metallic object gliding right beside their car.
Ariel, mira eso, amigo.
Its surface looked smooth, with visible panels and faint openings that reflected the city lights. What surprised viewers most was how quietly it moved, staying perfectly level with the vehicle. The footage spread fast, with many calling it one of the clearest sightings yet.
I tell you what, with all these flying things that are going on, give it another 10, 20 years, you'll be... Ah, that's alright, it's only John in his flying motor. I'm telling you, it's going to come... It's already happening, isn't it? Flying bloody cars, I mean... Hey, come on, seriously. World needs to slow down a bit, it's going a bit too quick.
Surely left everyone wondering
Flying
what
motors.
flew so close that night.
Ariel, mira eso.
Glowing shapes. A man in New York City recorded something strange on September 24th, 2025. From his building, he spotted a glowing object hovering far away. The video starts shaky but becomes clear as he stabilizes it later on. What surprised viewers most was how the object seemed to release smaller, glowing shapes from underneath. The moment looked unreal, yet the footage stayed steady till the end. People online kept replaying it, trying to figure out what they just saw. Are you watching closely?
What?
Delaware nightlight.
Again, you know, this stuff could be true. I know you've been screaming at me going, it's probably AI. Probably is. But some of it could be. It really could be. And I don't care if it's real or not. If it is real, we've just got to treat them with kindness and respect. Because if they're so much more advanced than us, and that's just obvious. You know, it's just nuke us. Gone.
A recent video from Delaware has caught attention online. It shows several flashing lights in the night sky that didn't look like reflections or aircraft.
What the
The lights blinked in a steady rhythm, spread out in a pattern that seemed too organized to be random. Viewers were left wondering what they really witnessed.
What is this? This is crazy.
Above cloud mystery. A recent video uploaded online shows a glowing object far above the clouds, shining with soft flickers of light that almost look like windows.
It's that sort of stuff.
The object's shape isn't clear, but it doesn't match anything familiar in the sky. People who watched the clip couldn't look away. The movement felt too smooth, too steady to be random. Whether it's a real UFO or simply a reflection, one thing's certain: it gives off a sense of mystery that's hard to ignore.
And again, you're not going to believe it unless you're there. It's just the way it is, isn't it, I suppose? You know, especially with all this malarkey. It's all crazy.
Dancing UFO. People couldn't believe what they were seeing that day. A strange object quietly floating high above the ground. It didn't look like a plane or a drone, just something completely different.
A balloon.
Phones came out fast, and the video went viral within hours. Many thought it might be some kind of advanced flying robot, but nobody could confirm it. The object moved smoothly, with no sound or visible wings, leaving everyone scratching their heads. Whatever it was, it definitely wasn't something ordinary.
But a lot of people said it could have been a balloon. But I don't know. That's the thing though, we just don't. We just don't.
UFO above house. One morning, a man stepped into his backyard, expecting nothing out of the ordinary. That's when he noticed something unusual hovering above his house. The object stayed in place for a while, moving slowly, as if studying the area.
It's in the top one. It's moving. Hurry up, it's moving.
He watched closely as it drifted across the sky, curious and unsure of what it could be. Then, just as quietly as it appeared, it disappeared from view. For a moment, he stood there, left wondering what exactly had floated above him that morning.
It's going. It's gone.
It's gone.
NASA UFO vanishes. While monitoring the cameras aboard the International Space Station, the crew noticed something unusual at the edge of the frame. A strange object appeared, moving in.
Imagine seeing, now this is the sort of footage you want to see. This is quality stuff, this. Bloody
a way that didn't match anything familiar. As the footage was studied, many began to suggest it could be a cylindrical UFO floating silently in space.
Look at that. Look at that.
Before anyone could get a closer look, the object vanished as quickly as it arrived.
No.
The brief sighting.
No.
Before anyone could get a closer look,
That's mental. It's absolute. Do you reckon that was real? I mean, caught by
the
that
object
camera?
vanished as quickly as it arrived. The brief sighting left everyone wondering what had just been captured on camera. Pilot
I don't
encounter.
know, not without point. A bloody noise that went with it. I don't know what that was.
In 2023, a private pilot flying an aircraft had an experience he'll never forget. While cruising through clear skies, he noticed something strange moving ahead, fast
Bloody
and
hell,
completely
mate. Look how
silent.
close you
The
come.
object had no visible engines or wings,
Another
yet
one
it
I've seen.
glided effortlessly at incredible speed.
Yeah, I mean, that is no way on God's green, flowery earth that is a man-built stuff, you know? No chance. Not on your Nelly, John.
The pilot and his passenger quickly
That's
started
real.
recording.
That's E.T., that is definitely.
Capturing rare footage of what many are calling one of the most convincing UAP sightings ever. Whatever that thing was, it didn't look like anything built by humans.
There's been quite a few footages, video clippings, should I say, of that same shape. Quite a few. In fact, quite a bloody lot.
UFO on pyramid. A new video has taken the mystery of the pyramids to another level. It shows what appears to be a UFO slowly descending onto the Giza pyramids. The footage caught viewers by surprise, with many stopping to watch it again and again. People started wondering if this could explain some of the secrets surrounding the ancient structures. The clip is clear enough to spark debate, leaving plenty of...
Don't want to go there. I'll tell you what, I could talk for hours about bloody pyramids and aliens. I think that the aliens built them, personally. That's my theory.
Questions unanswered. Strange saucer. A group of friends were out at night when they noticed something unusual in the sky. There was a glowing saucer with greenish blue lights hovering quietly.
Another green one. We saw a green one earlier, didn't we?
What caught their attention even more was a strange shaped object hanging right beneath it, almost like it was being carried. The scene looked unreal, yet too clear to ignore. Some thought it could be a UFO, while others guessed it might be part of a secret project. Whatever it was, that night left everyone wondering what they had really seen above them.
That's a bloody animal, man. That's...
Whatever it was, that night left everyone wondering what they had really seen above them.
That is not... No.
Otherworldly object. For anyone still doubting the idea of extraterrestrial life, this footage might just change your mind. A passenger on a flight couldn't believe what they were seeing when a massive object appeared right outside the plane window, floating beside the aircraft. It had an unusual shape that didn't look man-made at all. The passenger quickly started recording, trying to capture every detail. The object stayed for only a short while before fading into the clouds, leaving everyone who's seen the video questioning what exactly was flying alongside that plane.
I'll tell you what, mate. If I have never been on a plane. If you've watched our videos, then you'll know I don't do heights. Don't really like caves, to be honest. Certainly don't like heights. And I certainly haven't been in a plane. And if I was to go in a plane and looked out the bloody window and saw something like that, I wouldn't be happy. Would not be happy at all.
Gray's UFO. Late one night, a strange craft lit up the sky, gliding quietly above without making a sound.
What is it? It's going for a long time.
Its bright lights and unusual shape instantly caught people's attention. Some said it looked like something straight out of science fiction, while others linked it to the mysterious gray aliens. Interestingly, the Greys aren't always seen as extraterrestrials. They're believed by some to be humans from the distant future, evolved with larger heads and thinner bodies. If that's true.
And that, again, if that is true. I mean, if you've looked into any of that footage, anything to do with the Greys, check it. If you haven't, just have a look. Just check it out. Just have a little dive in, you know. Crazy. Absolutely crazy what people are actually believing. It's mental.
Could this ship belong to time travelers returning to observe us? Or maybe to change something about their own history?
You just don't know.
V-shaped aircraft.
Yeah, come on.
Have you ever looked up at the sky and seen something that just didn't make sense? That's what happened to a man one quiet evening when he spotted a V-shaped craft gliding smoothly overhead.
I think that's the first, and not talk about when I was a kid, you know, obviously the ones on the telly, but I mean like video footage, camera footage, you know, blah, blah, blah. the V, I think that was one of the first sort of designs of ship that I've seen. Actually.
Made no sound at all, just
very
drifting with perfect precision. It didn't look like any plane or drone he'd ever seen. Some say it might have been advanced military tech, but others believe it could be something far more mysterious. The sight lasted only a short while, yet it left him completely speechless, wondering what exactly had just flown above him. Secret mission. One night, people looked up and froze. A glowing green light floated quietly above the town, way too still to be a plane or drone. Then, out of nowhere, another light split from it and started drifting off like it had its own plan.
Is they here?
Everyone whipped out their phones, but before anyone could figure out what was happening, both lights faded into the darkness. Some called it a prank. Others said it felt too precise to be human-made. And now, let's...
Jesus Christ, you want to hope it ain't. You really do. You know, I'm all for having, you know, interaction with UFOs and stuff. Why not? It's all cool. I'm cool with that. But the governments of this world, who run this world, need to, you know, don't treat him, you know, you've got to be kind to them. You really have. Like what they did a few months ago, you know, whenever it was. They blew one out of the sky, didn't they? They blew one out of the sky, and it didn't just blow up. It just separated and come back together again. I mean, that's just showing you. If that was real, there's proof there. Don't mess about them. Just let them do what they got to do, and then we'll be all right, you know? But still, there's so much with the AI and all the other crap that you see on the TV or on the computers. People are so bloody clever when it comes to computers and making, you know, all that sort of stuff. You know, it looks so real, you know? It really does look so real. But the obvious is the obvious, wouldn't you say? I mean, totally, you know, totally. Otherwise, it'd be on the bloody news. That's why I think, you know, if it was really, 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 you know, real, wouldn't it be on the news? Or would they not show us? You know, I don't know. But guys, keep your options open, peeps, because, you know, maybe one day in your lifetime, my lifetime, or anyone else's lifetime, we might actually have some interaction with something, you know. I personally think they've been interacting with us for decades and decades and decades, walking around looking like us. We'd never know, you know. People like, you know, time travellers. I totally believe in time travel. 100%. 100%. But who, you know, who says that they haven't been and back, gone there and back? You know, we don't know. We just don't know this stuff, do we? So keep your options open. That way, you know, you've got a vast, I don't know, what's the word? A vast, think of a good word, expenditure of your brain, you know? Boo! Keep it open, baby. You know what I mean? Believe it or not, it's going to happen one day. It's got to. We can't be the only ones in this galaxy. That's just point. That is how it is. 100%. You know, it's like Ron Seal. Does exactly what it says on the tin. So look, let me know what you thought of that, because I could sit and talk like this for ages about all this sort of stuff. I love it. I really do. I really, really do. I'm so interested in it. April isn't. And neither is Michelle. Although Michelle does like the UFOs and stuff. She does like all that. You know, April likes it, but she doesn't. I don't think she's a believer in the sense of how much I believe. Because I totally believe that there's other things going on. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. And I also think that's why the powers be building all these AI robots. Maybe they're building all these bloody robots and making armies of them just in case something does happen. Because we haven't got the power to take them down. And the AI robots might have. Got to think of it like that, you know. It's just, I don't know. I probably won't be here by the time it all goes off. I mean, I'm 50 now, so fingers crossed I'm not. I leave it for you lot to deal with. So look, let me know about it in your comments, peeps, as always, yeah? And I'll have another one out for you tomorrow. Michelle is in the process of sorting out the priest cottage video, so that will be out soon as well. So, yeah, honestly, got some good stuff there. They've got some good stuff. Bad Cat did it. If you was watching Bad Cat, it's, you know, bloody brilliant. check her out. If you haven't seen Bad Cat Paranormal, please go and check her out. Jasmine, she's lovely, man. She's a good girl. Right, look, I'm mumbling on and on. Mumble, mumble, mumble. I bet you're telling me, shut up, Dame, just get on with the job, John. Anyway, let me know what you thought, yeah? And I'll have another one out for you tomorrow. But till then, take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Stay blessed, stay safe, and stay scared. I bet you sat along with me now, don't you? I love you guys, yeah? Seriously. Love you loads, everyone. Take care of yourselves, all right? Peace, love, and Marmite, all right? Always.